Hey, good morning. I'm Adam Post. This is the Morning Post. It's great to see you. It's a great morning over here. Arnold Schwarzenegger has a beautiful wig on. I'm going to explain that in 1 second. He looks fantastic. I'm the one who put that wig on him. Go ahead and tell me how your day is going. Put it in the comments below. You know I love to read the comments. Always like to respond to them. And while you're down there, please go ahead and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of these great videos. So why is Arnold Schwarzenegger wearing a wig? Well, that's a fantastic question. Let's get into it. This is another one of the Get Woke, Go Broke series that I do. And this is coming from comicbook.com. Terminator Dark Fate director regrets his female-led movie lacked any female writers. You know, because if you saw Terminator Dark Fate, first of all, you're one of very few people. You certainly didn't go to see it twice. Nobody did. The director here, this is a recent little article here. The director, Tim Miller, admits, he should have had female writers working on the Terminator Dark Fate story because he had a female cast. So, if you have a female cast, you must have female writers, right? No, it's absolutely ridiculous. The problem with this movie had nothing to do with the gender of the writers. I'm sure you know that. But let's see what they're saying. So Terminator Dark Fate was a direct sequel in continuity to the James Cameron directed The Terminator and Terminator 2 Judgment Day. The relaunch follows Linda Hamilton's Terminator-hunting Sarah Connor, who helps Mackenzie Davis cybernetically-enhanced Grace Project, Natalia Reyes, future resistance leader. Okay. The film had a number of male writers. Okay. David Goyer, Justin Rhodes, Charles Eglee, Josh Friedman, with screenplay credits for Goyer, Rhodes and Billy Ray. The benefit of hindsight, Miller says the writer's room should have had a woman or two. Why? Should have had a woman or two. Maybe the movie should have been thought through a little bit more in terms of what is the Terminator? What does the brand represent? What do people want to see when they go to a Terminator movie? Arnold Schwarzenegger? Yes. Do they want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger looking and acting like this? No, not what they're looking for. Quote, this is the one thing I've been trying to clear up because you look at that and it looks like there's a lot of writers, but there weren't, Miller said on KCRW's The Business Podcast when asked about Dark Fate's 6 credited writers. We did a writer's room with all these writers. They were going to write the second and third script of a planned trilogy. That's never going to happen. So they were all in the room breaking story, but they didn't actually, Josh Friedman didn't actually write these scripts. And David Goyer has a writing partner, Justin Rhodes. So Justin and David wrote the first draft, and Billy Ray wrote the second, and then Jim wrote a few scenes, and then Okay? End quote. When host Kim Masters noted that none of the Dark Fate writers were women, Miller responded, yes, you're right. You're probably right. Although I will say that at the time we had the scripts, it wasn't 3 female leads. It was a blank slate. Oh, so it could have been male leads. Quote, we hadn't even, when we picked the writers, even Linda hadn't decided to come back, Linda Hamilton. So we didn't know what it was, Miller added. I wish that in hindsight, yeah, we should have had a woman there or two. Always good to have a woman or two. Why not? At San Diego Comic-Con in July, Miller defended his female leads when he said he didn't give an F about misogynistic backlash aimed at Davis's Grace after early marketing materials showcased its leading female characters. Quote, if you're at all enlightened, she'll play like gangbusters. If you're a closet misogynist, she'll scare the F out of you because she's tough and strong, but very feminine, Miller told Variety when asked about online chauvinist hate speech targeting Dark Fate. We did not trade certain gender traits for others. She's just very strong. So if you wrote this for just strong characters, why are there females in the role? If they could carry out the role, people would have gone and seen the movie, right? I mean, that's just me. Put in the comments, tell me what you think below. We did not trade certain gender traits for others. She's just very strong, and that frightens some dudes. Linda Hamilton was great in the original Terminator. She was perfect in her role. She was a strong female character. I don't know what the problem is. They just can't write well anymore because they're deluded. You can see online the responses to some of the early SHIT, I think that is. That's out there. Trolls on the internet. I don't give an F. Well, maybe he will give an F because he's not going to be getting the same rate next time he tries to direct another movie. Because when you fail, you start to lose the value of whatever it is that you contribute. Whether you're a producer or a director or an actor, it doesn't matter. You're worth less money. So he's lost a few $1 million of his own on this. Dark Fate was plotted as the first of what was supposed to be a 3-movie arc. But a weak box office performance has cast doubt on the future of Terminator. It hasn't cast doubt on the future of Terminator. It's considered that the franchise is dead for at least 10 years. If you read the trades like Variety and Magazine and Hollywood Reporter, they'll tell you it's dead for 10 years. Now he's talking about how he's unlikely to work with Cameron again because Miller lacked what he called the control to do what he thinks is right on Dark Fate, as if he knows better than James Cameron. But God knows why James Cameron let this happen to his property. Because it actually wasn't his property. He gave it up to his wife. It's part of the divorce settlement. Anyway, tell me what you think. Was Dark Fate missing female writers? Is that what really would have put it over the edge, like the success of Charlie's Angels recently, which was not successful, but was like a completely female organized project, written and directed and acted in? Maybe they should have just had the women acting in it, writing it as well, like they did with Charlie's Angels. Tell me what you think. I think it's pretty silly, but go ahead and put it in the comments below. I'd love to see your comments. And again, be sure to subscribe, click the bell for notifications. I will see you again soon with another video. And if I don't see you, I will miss you.